please put your hands together for Harris Anderson.
Thank you, guys. Started taking a martial arts class. This is, it's good. Most of my classmates are women, which is fine. You know, we're all equal, but we just have different priorities as people. They're asking questions all the time, like, what do you do if a creepy guy follows you to your car? I'm just like, what do you do if you're escorting a lady to her car and she freaks out and starts hitting you? What do you... Is there a block for that you can... How would you get mace out of your favorite shirt if you were... I'm traveling a little more for comedy, which is good. I get to see this beautiful nation of ours. I've realized that I get nervous in small towns because if your phone dies in a small town, it's hard to get good directions sometimes. If your phone dies in a city, it's fine. You know, everything's just a few blocks that way, just down that street. If your phone dies in some of these small towns, these dusty hamlets, you're on your own. It's terrifying, you know. Phone dies, you pull up next to some old farmer, you're just like, excuse me, I'm very lost. Can you tell me where the Best Western is? They're like, oh yeah, Best Western. Haven't heard that in a while. You remember you passed that burned out corn silo on your way into town? Head back that way, and eventually you'll come to a dirt road with half a scarecrow on the turnpike. Nobody knows where the other half is. That's why it's called Half a Scarecrow Road. Take a right there, head down the road. Eventually, you should see a chicken in his mid-30s. His name is Ambrose, and he's a Sagittarius. Some folks say he looks like a Taurus. Hang a left, you should see a chalupa stand. And nearby there'll be a man in a red hat, and he can Google it for you. He's got the town smartphone. I like driving around and listening to the radio just to remind myself that dumb people live everywhere. It's not restricted by geographical location. They have this thing on talk radio, which I listen to a lot, where they have people call in, regular folks call in with their opinions, and I wish they would not do that. I don't want to hear from idiots like me. I want to hear about experts discussing things. It's jarring. They'll be like, if you're just tuning in, we are talking with Dr. Johan Kinder. He is a UN climatologist, and we are discussing the issue of climate change. I'm told we have to take calls from complete morons now. Switchboard's lighting up. Let's go to Trevor in Ass Creek, Manitoba. Trevor, what do you think about global warming?
Okay, here's the thing, right? Everyone is like, oh, planet's getting hotter. Maybe, I don't know. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Where I am, it's cold.
You think global warming isn't happening because it's nippy where you are?
That's about it in a nutshell.
Thank you, Trevor. Oh, look, we have another call. This is from Beatrice in Damp Crotch, Saskatchewan. Beatrice, what's your hot take on the planet?
I have 2 cats. One's called Mabel, and the other's called Salty Joe.
That's nice. What do you think about the climate?
Where I am, it's cold.
God damn it. You're not gonna make it. Oh, man. It's crazy, man. I'm looking forward to the debate. I love I love elections because the moderator in debates, he's my favorite person on the planet. You know, when they have candidates debates and the guy who's moderating it, he goes out of his way to let you know how fair and unbiased he is, but it's obvious he has favorites. You can tell by the questions, you know. He always starts off like, this is going to be a fair, balanced debate. Every candidate will receive equal time. This will be a fair, unbiased discussion of the issues affecting the public. We're going to start with you, Governor Robertson. Governor Robertson, in 1991, you punched a Chinese lady in the neck. If elected, will you continue to terrorize Chinese people? Guy's like, well, we'll get back to you. Senator Thompson, I'm gonna put you in the hot seat. Are you a dog or a cat person? The world is crazy, man. I read this the other day that gun companies now, they're selling bulletproof backpacks for teenagers. It's an actual thing they're doing. That's demented, man. I don't know why they don't just come out and sell the guns directly to teenagers. That's the next stage of that. See a commercial, some pimply 14-year-old like, hi, my name is Duncan. I was having a hard time at school. I was being bullied and I didn't fit in with anybody. Then I got my new AR-15 homeroom edition. Now my favorite subject is marksmanship. Chad, it ends tomorrow. AR-15, be somebody. That's not right, you know? I feel bad for those kids that, you know, everyone should be allowed a peaceful death. They should be allowed to go out on their own terms. I really believe that. I believe in this thing called assisted suicide. Maybe some of you know what that is. Assisted suicide is the belief that you should be allowed to end your life with a physician assisting you if you're old or sick or in pain or just want to make a kid's birthday extra memorable. Whatever your reasons. There's no judgment here. A lot of people don't like that. They get annoyed, like, every life is precious. Every life is precious. It's clearly not, you know? Nah, there's 7 billion of us on the planet. Precious things don't come in the billions. And like, you know, I don't have any plans to kill myself. The night's not over yet. But if I was going to kill myself, you know, I wouldn't want my death to be in vain. You know, I'd want to leave a message for someone. You know, I've got it all planned out. I'm going to show up at like a playground at recess. Just stand by the chain link fence in a dirty bathrobe. Just wait for the kids to spill out. They'll come to the school. I'll be standing. I'll be like, kids! Kids! Over here! Stay in school! Because like they would never forget that, you know? That would be something they could take with them into adulthood. That would be doing a service. Years from now, their friends would be like, man, you just got your 3rd PhD. Congratulations. How did you stay so motivated? Like, when I was 5. A man told me to stay in school. Okay, cool. Was he a teacher? In his own way. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Cheers.
Keep it going for Harris Anderson.